Salutations, my name is Summer and this is Reading with Quaker Cats. And I just made a video and I realized the whole time my cat Roger was laying right next to my laptop and he is very congested and snorkely tonight. So you may have heard that and you may hear it in this video also. I just wanted to let you guys know what I've read and what I'm currently reading. I finally finished The Talisman. What to say about this book? So I didn't love it. There were certain things in it that I really enjoyed. The whole time he was with Wolf, I really enjoyed. The certain times that, I guess there's going to be spoilers, sorry. The whole time he was with Richard, I was stressed out, but I also was enjoying the time that they had together and then the whole healing and everything. I enjoyed when he finally found the talisman and oh my gosh, the part where he it was like Lord of the Rings with a Gollum, like my precious, and then he realized no, oh gosh, there was a great line and I don't think I marked it where he says something about if it's not his to keep, it's something about you have to give away, you have to share it, it's not yours. But for a second he was like the Gollum character, where about the ring, my precious, but then he let his cousin Richard hold the talisman, and then he needed to carry it for him. But there's a lot of things that were kind of like irritating to me, but I think it's also, and I know this is going to sound sexist, I think it's like being a woman, like and I'm a straight woman, but when I see things, I don't see like penises and things, like things that are, I don't know, the description was in there quite a bit, and things that guys do, it's just, that was a bit, but it's about a 12-year-old boy, and there's a lot of men, like male characters in here, so I don't know, and it's written by two men, so I guess that shouldn't have surprised me. It felt a lot like the Dark Tower series, which I read the complete series. I read the first 3 a couple times. I really disliked The Gunslinger, but I absolutely loved The Drawing of the Three, which was the second book, and The Wastelands, which was the third book in the series. And then the rest of them, like, I just don't ever plan to read again. I mean, they were okay. I finished the story. And I do like when I'm reading a book by Stephen King and there's things about the Dark Tower in it, like Salem's Lot with Father Callahan and, different things. So I'm glad that I read it, but I don't ever plan to read it again. And that's like, this is one of Stephen King's that I don't ever plan to read again. And I'm glad I didn't pre-order the newest, excuse me, the newest book. I do plan to read it. I ordered it from the library. I have Black House right there under my September reads, the books to see in September. So I do plan to read Black House. Hopefully I like it more when Jack is an adult, because the very last part of this is a quote from Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, and I really loved that quote. But the story, I don't know. There's so many things I didn't enjoy about this book. The last 100 pages, it took me so long to read because it's so stressful. Everything was so dark. There was so many like bugs coming out of skin and out of walls, and it's like, oh, So anyway, I read it. Don't plan to reread it. Plan to put it in the little free library. But I'm glad that I read it. So, um, anyway, I really got down, and I'm not blaming the talisman. But this week, it just felt like my anxiety was high. I was feeling a little bit down. No reason. It just happens sometimes. Um, so I started listening to Dead Until Dark, which I've read this many times. It's just kind of like a comfort read, which I know sounds weird, but it's just a silly story that I know so well. And it's a bit of a distraction and get my mind in a different place. I also started listening to The World According to Mr. Rogers, and then watching a lot of things about Mr. Rogers, and just, what a wonderful person he was. Um, so, yeah. Anyway, there's three main focuses I want to finish this before the end of August. I'd like to finish. One of them is this is the second in the Grantchester series. It's Sydney Chambers and the Perils of the Night by James Runcie. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, this book, so I absolutely love the TV series, and I'm all caught up. I can't remember if there's like 9 series or whatever. In the TV series, our vicar changes, but Geordie stays the same. I don't think that'll happen, and because they're about Sydney Chambers. He's our main character. But anyway, I think I might read one more of these and then call it a day on them. I don't. This is one exception of where I enjoy the TV series more than I do the books. He's very descriptive in his sports, and like this one game just went on and on, and all these details about the sport, and this person is this and this is, and I'm just like, I do not care about that. Can we get back to the interesting story? So yeah, and the whole thing was like somebody was poisoned during that game, but it took forever to get through that game. But I do enjoy it, and the stories. This was taken, and from a lot of things are like the show, but then there's things not, like even like how he got his dog Dickens is different. A different lady gave it to him, so I don't know. Like I said, I think I have one more that I own in this series that I'll complete, and then I think I'll be done with reading them. I'm still reading my Zola with Ariane. This is Potluck by Emile. Goodness, the lighting is horrible. By Emile Zola. And this one is actually very entertaining. It's just, it's potluck. It's like stirring the pot. It's like all the gossip and people, a ton of people, like it's like an apartment house where everybody's like sleeping with each other and lying, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on in just this like apartment building. So the last thing I want to finish is I ordered this from Thrift Books, The Godfather by Mario Puzo. And look at this cover. It came without a slipcover, which I'm against animal violence, but the horse, I mean, that was a huge thing that happened. So anyway, I'm reading this for the Great American Reads List challenge that I'm doing, and I actually am really enjoying The Godfather. I didn't think I would, but yeah, it's the whole thing with the family, and the writing is really great. Like, you feel like you're there, and also it's like I don't agree with how they do things, but then again, it's like, I don't know, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, I understand these certain things that they're doing. But yeah, I would be too scared to be to be in that family, or to ask for a favor, because it's like for the rest of your life you're indebted. Anyway, really enjoying this. I do have the second book in paperback, The Sicilian, so I'm hoping to get to that at some point before the end of the year. But those are the three things I want to focus on completing before the end of the month. Anyway, I hope you guys have been enjoying your August, and let me know what you've been reading, if you have any thoughts on any of the books. Oh, that's outside. At first I thought it was Roger snoring, but I have my window open, so you can probably hear all the, cicadas and crickets and all that stuff. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.